find that when children are cooking in the kitchen, they're more likely to try things. And that's what I find with the cooking workshops that I run. When they're touching and smelling and feeling the food and using their senses. What I do is I use the exact same approach when it comes to food and getting them to try new things as well. This was not how I would always cook when they were a lot younger. When they were younger, I would keep it very, very simple. But now quite a lot of veggies in here.
Hey guys, welcome to Start Young. It's Lynn Panetti here, helping you to raise young entrepreneurs. Now in today's episode, Trin is going to share with you how you can teach your kids to be more healthy by eating healthy foods such as vegetables. Now what has that got to do with raising young entrepreneurs? Well, it has everything to do, because at the end of the day, we want to teach our kids that it's not all about business and money, because there's no point in being rich and famous and have all the money in the world if you don't have a healthy body to enjoy it. So we want to teach our kids to enjoy the journey of life along the way, which means taking care of our body, taking care of our mind, in order to actually succeed in business. Because if in business you need a lot of resilience, you need a lot of energy, and it really does take good healthy body and mind in order to succeed in business. So let Trin share with you some tips on how you can get your kids into a healthy living style.
Hey guys, so we're just about to prepare dinner at the moment, and we're having some vegetable soup tonight. So Dom, are you helping me peel the carrots, are you?
Yes.
Do you like peeling carrots?
Yes.
You do? So when it comes to helping out in the kitchen, what I usually suggest is just give your children a task that they can do, and don't expect them to help you with the whole cooking, but just give them a couple of tasks. So Dom likes to peel carrots, so every time I need carrots to be peeled, he'll come by and help me. So for dinner tonight, we are having a beef broth soup, putting some cabbage into it. So Dom, do you like cabbage in soup?
Yeah.
You do? And when it comes to the vegetables that I use, what I usually do is I will pick a couple of their favorite vegetables. So our boys love cabbage. But if it's a vegetable that they're not familiar with, like for example, these are asparagus. So these are not one of Dom's and Brian's favorite. Just because your children says they don't like something, it doesn't mean that they hate it. It means that their taste buds are probably still new to it. Yeah, darling. If they tell me they don't like something, I will say, that's fine, I'll just give you a small piece, and I'll just cut it into like really tiny pieces so that it's not overwhelming for them. In this soup, we've got some corn here as well.
And I love the corn.
Yeah, these are Dom's favorites. That's what I mean. Make sure you include ingredients and vegetables that they do like, and then throw in a few vegetables that they're still learning how to eat. When it comes to your taste buds, they change every 14 days. So that's why it's important to keep trying. Yeah. Oh, nice chopping, Dum Dum. And a good thing about helping in the kitchen is that I find that when children are cooking in the kitchen, they're more likely to try things. And that's what I find with the cooking workshops that I run. When they're touching and smelling and feeling the food and using their senses, they're more willing to try it. And the rule is always to let them know that if they don't like it, it's okay. But give them a high five for trying, right, Dum Dum?
Yeah.
You always get a high five for trying? Yeah. Okay, should we pop this in the pot? Yeah, let's pop these in pot.
I want to do it.
You want to do it? Okay. Let's pop the carrots in first. Add all the carrots in gently. That's right, Dum Dum. Perfect. Nice and gentle. And then we'll cook that for a little bit, and then we'll add the rest of the vegetables in. Thank you, Dum Dum. Thank you for helping me. So I'm going to add the rest of the carrots in. It's really great to get the kids helping out in the kitchen so they get more familiar. These are the tasks that you can give your children to do so they can help out around the house. How long have you been cooking rice for, Brian?
1 year.
1 year? And is it an easy task to do, Brian?
A little bit.
Yeah. The key to introducing green vegetables to children is to start off with vegetables that are very mild in flavor. Now, if they're not keen on the color, cut them a lot thinner. So I would only add just a little bit onto their dish, just for them to try. Now, I don't believe in hiding vegetables. You do a game where we make a dish and then we have to guess what's in there, and that's a great way for children to learn about what they're eating. But I don't lie or hide the vegetables from the children. And I don't believe in forcing children to doing anything that they don't want to either. So if they don't like it, that's fine. We just tell them that they can spit it out. They just have to try it. And trying literally means they can just grab a piece and taste it. Okay, that's trying. And then they get a high five for that. So it means that they've achieved something, as opposed to being told that they're a picky eater because they're not quite ready for those flavors yet. A lot of parents, and actually a lot of people don't know this, but when it comes to your taste buds, children actually have a lot more taste buds than we do. Something might taste really, really mild to us, tastes 10 times stronger to children. Children have about 10,000 taste buds, and as you get older, you lose your taste buds. So that's one of our things that we always talk about again at the cooking workshops. It just lets them know that their taste buds do change over the time and that they're still learning. So I like to remind parents that when it comes to eating, teaching children how to eat well is actually a skill that is learned. So just like if you were to teach your children how to read, first they need to learn how alphabet works, right? So the letter of the alphabet, and then they slowly learn to put the letters together and they form words, and then from words they then form sentences and then paragraphs and so on. So what I do is I use the exact same approach when it comes to food and getting them to try new things as well. This was not how I would always cook. So when the boys were a lot younger, I would introduce each vegetable slowly. In itself, as you can see, there's a lot of vegetables in here, which can be a little bit overwhelming for a lot of children. My suggestion is to keep it nice and simple. Start with a couple of vegetables that you know that they do like to eat, or even just one vegetable that you know that they will appreciate. So that just shows that you're being considerate. You've picked out something that they do like, so whether it's carrots, and then you can add some cabbage into it. So cabbage is another great vegetable that's nice and sweet. And then I would just add some spinach on top of that, which is something that's green, but it's nice and mild. Now, once they get a little more familiar with those flavors, then we can introduce other vegetables or swap and change them. Here tonight, our safe vegetables are carrots, cabbage, corn. Those are the three favorites. And then the other ingredients that I'm introducing are mushrooms, which they're still learning how to eat. They're not keen on mushrooms, but they'll have a little bit. So we'll see how they go tonight, actually. And then we've got some asparagus, which, as you heard earlier, Dom said he doesn't like it, but he'll have a little bit of it. Got some broccoli in there as well. Okay, so we'll see how we go tonight. So the boys are setting up the table. Thank you, boys. Okay, let's check out Brian's rice. Beautifully cooked rice. Thank you, Brian. Okay, so let's grab some soup for Dom Dom.
Is that better?
All right. Bon appetit, Dom Dom. So, boys, you know what this dish is called?
No.
Do you remember?
No.
You forgot? It is called bulalo.
Oh,
Yeah. Is that from Vietnam or the Philippines?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Guess.
What do you think?
50% chance.
Philippines?
Philippines? Yes. Dom Dom, do you want to try the carrots and tell me how they are?
Not too hard.
Not too hard? Not too soft?
Yeah.
Is it perfect?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It is very soft.
Yeah, that one's probably a bit softer. Dom Dom, are you full?
Yeah.
Yeah? How was your dinner?
Good.
Yeah? Let's see what Dom Dom has left. He has a little bit of asparagus left, a little bit of mushrooms, and a few leaves. But your stomach feels really full. Yeah, that was a big bowl, wasn't it? Yeah, high five, Dom Dom. Nice. And this is Brian's bowl. So, as you can see, the boys still aren't that keen on the mushrooms, but that's okay. Because you guys are still learning, aren't you? Yeah? Good job.
Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. Love to hear in the comments below if you've learned anything from Trinh that you'd like to share with us. For me, I definitely learned that I need to up my game in helping my kids to eat more healthy, because In my household, I'm a little bit too lenient where allowing them to say no to a lot of vegetables. They've got a very small handful of vegetables that they like. So I'm really going to try my best to get my kids to eat more healthy. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about how to raise young entrepreneurs, check out this video here.